Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bunny. I'm back again for a whole nother video. I actually originally recorded this video like a day or two ago, but then I got like interrupted. So I was like in the middle of saying something, and then the video got cut out, and I was just like, you know what? I ended up like deleting the video. So I figured since I promised on my social media that I was going to record on this channel with Bunny, a talks with Bunny and Flash, and I was gonna record on Sexy Bunny, my gaming channel, and I was gonna record on Sexy Bunny 30 on my Twitch. I figured I'd do a video today, and then I do my gaming video tomorrow, and I do like a stream on Twitch like tomorrow, and I just do this video today. So pretty much like this video is just about like being like fed up and just tired of people's bullshit. Like I'm like at the point of my life where like I don't mind dealing with people, but like I'm at the point where I'm just like over people's bullshit. I'm tired of people like just making it seem like they don't entertain the drama of everyday life, but subliminally they do without realizing it. Because people don't realize like they tell on themselves like how they are and who they are as a person. And don't get me wrong, I've done a lot of fucked up things in my day. I made a lot of fucked up decisions. I'm not a saint. I'm far from that. I know that for a fact. Um, so I'm not even sitting here like trying to preach on some I know I'm perfect or whatever. Like no. But I'm just saying like if you're gonna be a certain way, no, own your shit. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that would be like, oh, you know, I'm not about that, or I don't associate with certain things or whatever. And, but subliminally, based on how they move and how they act and what they say, and certain things that might bother them or not bother them, would really like show like you're entertaining the shit without realizing you're entertaining the shit. Like if that makes sense. So like with that being said, it's like just be honest with yourself. And a lot of people, especially like nowadays, like it was very obvious like back then, but like especially now, a lot of people are just not honest with who they are, and they're so focused on faking the funk and making it seem like everything in their life is like one way, but it's really not. Like me, I can honestly say, like, I know my life is not where I want it to be right now. Like, it's far from where I want it to be. And I know that for a fact, and I'm not gonna sit and lie and be like, yeah, my life is where I want it to be. I'm not gonna say I'm living the most miserable life that I could be living, but I know I'm not living how I wanna live. Um, like I'm not in the mental space that I need to be to function to do a lot of the things that I have to do on my day to day. But like I wake up and I just do them anyway because I know they have to get done and I have to do them, and I don't have anybody to just come help me do those things and like step up and make sure they get done because I'm not in the right place. Yo, you good over there, man? We recording a video, man. What you doing, man? You over there crying and shit? Like, what's good with you, man? You mad because I didn't talk to you? How you feel about people faking the funk, Flash? This motherfucker, he like he don't know what it is to fake the funk. If he like you, he like you. If he don't like you, you'll know he don't like you. And that's why I like this motherfucker. Anything with four legs and fur, I fucks with it. Cause you know what? You could be fucked up to them. Have a bad day, yell at them, be like, "Oh my god, I can't fucking stand your ass. Get the fuck out of my face," or whatever. What, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you don't mean to be that way with them, but they will always have your back. They're gonna be like, you know what? That's the motherfucker that feed me. That's the motherfucker that's there for me. You know what? If a motherfucker come up in here trying to stab your ass, I got you. But a person, like an actual human being, they'll say they got your back. They'll say they ride or die with you. They'll say they your homies. They say they rock with you, whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as, you know, they wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or they just not feeling the vibe of the situation, they will leave you high and dry so fucking quick. It's not even funny. And you know what? I used to I used to laugh back in the day when my mother used to always tell me, "You don't got friends. You don't got friends. You got people pretending to be your friend, but you don't got friends." And you know what? She right. I really don't got friends. You know what? The only friend I got is my dog Flash. That's the only friend I got. And you know what? And I'm okay with that because at least I know he'll be honest with me. He'll be there for me. My good, my bad, my ugly, my dumb decisions. You know what I'm saying? I could come home drunk, fall on my face, whatever, and he's gonna be there. And he'll keep me grounded. And he's the reason why I wake up every day. Because I know, hey, not only do I gotta get up and go to work so I can pay my bills, but I gotta get up, take care of him, and make sure he's good. So I gotta get up. I don't wanna have to get up, but I gotta get up. I gotta do it for him. He needs me. And me having that keeps me from completely going off the deep end. And a lot of people, there's only like, I'm gonna say maybe like one person in my life that has come to that realization, that knows that if I didn't have Flash, or if I didn't get Flash when I got Flash, even with whatever decisions I've made that might not be the best decisions, who knows where I'd be right about now. That little fur thing that drives me crazy sometimes and gets off my nerve, and he don't know how to leave me alone sometimes, and he always want me to be in his face, or he always want to be in my face, or whatever. He's the reason I wake up every day. He is the reason that I say, you know what, I gotta be a fucking adult, and I gotta get my shit in, and I gotta do what I gotta do. He is the reason. Without him, I would have nothing. And that's just me being honest, because he keeps me stable. And and I think that's one of the reasons why my whole entire life I've always made sure, well, you know, I've had family pets, but my whole entire life I've been so used to having a pet that I've used that as a reason to keep myself mentally stable, even though I've never fully was able to get myself 100% to a perfect mental state of where I need to be. I've always been all over the place with my mental state because there's just people in my corner that aren't really in my corner. They say they're in my corner, but they're not. And they've put me in bad situations and put me under unnecessary stress and just made my mental state even worse than what it already was. And it's partially my fault because I allowed those people in my life to do those things. Prime example, like, things I've dealt with my mother, the things that she says to me, and how she acts. When I was younger, it used to mentally break me. Like, it used to, like, break me, like, real bad. To the point where I'm like, why do I even get up? Like, what is my purpose of even, like, living? But then I started getting older, and I just started realizing she is who she is, and she's never gonna change, and she's never gonna get any better. And a lot of people that I've been around, whether they've stayed in my circle or they cut themselves out of my circle or I cut them out of my circle, a lot of people have a lot of. I've noticed I've brought people in my life that portray a lot of her qualities, and I need to make changes and make better decisions for myself because I know if I keep going in the path that I'm going in, I'm gonna go down a darker path than what I'm already going in. And I know I need to do better with some decisions I made or how I'm moving with certain things. But it's hard when it's just you by yourself because Flash, he does support me and he's there for me and he listens. Yeah, he can't talk back, but he listens. But that only does so much. Sometimes I need more than that, and I know I'm not gonna get more than that, and I just have to accept that. And that's just kind of how my life has been for a long time. Like, I really have genuinely no one. And to accept that, I think, other than that being one of the hardest pills to swallow, I think one of the next hardest pills to swallow would be someone in a situation where they were with someone, they got married, and they didn't realize who they got married to, and they're thinking they have a partner for life, and then they go through a traumatic situation and they have to go through it alone, and their partner's not really there for them. So, I mean, I don't mean to get deep and emotional, but I know I'm not the only person that feels this way. I know there's other people that feel this way. I know other people have gone through similar things or worse. Um, it's just, it's a lot sometimes. And it's hard when you have like genuinely like no one to talk to and you have to wake up every day, put your clothes on to go to work, do what you gotta do for your dog or cat, whatever, and put a smile on your face and act like everything's okay. But everything isn't okay. Your mind is all over the place. You're mentally drained. You're mentally not even there. You're just functioning as a person. You're just moving around, doing what you're supposed to do. And then that's it. Like, you're not even being a person at that point. You're essentially just being a robot. And it's hard. It's really hard. Like, I don't know what goes on in his head when I have bad days, but like I said, he's my emotional support animal, but he can only do so much for me. At some point, you know, you need human interaction and you need an actual person to be there for you. But with that being said, I mean, I'm just tired of people just not being who they are and just being fake and you know, and faking the funk and making it seem like they're one way, but they're really another way, and they're showing you who they are. But then if you were to confront them and tell them this is who you are, they would deny, and say it's just you, and say, well, you're saying that because that's just how you feel. So I don't know how you guys feel about it. I don't know if you've encountered people like that. Comment down below. Reach out to my social media. Reach out to Flash's social media. Check out my Twitch. Like I said, just like I'm posting this video today on my gaming channel and on my Twitch, I will be posting tomorrow. I'm posting this video because I did promise you guys on social media that I was going to post a video. But like I said, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.